I can't believe she did that. He totally underestimated her. She played it up too. She still looked like whatever he gave her was affecting her. Alcohol. Dang. Oh my gosh. I feel so sad for her. We're so used to seeing violence from Matt that... Yeah, she's never seen anything like that. Well, I mean, she has with the dead body that... Yeah. But she did it. Oh no. Wow. No, I don't want this. Oh my gosh.
It's a difficult thing, isn't it? Taking a life. Feeling of the weight and responsibility of all the years the person you've murdered has lived. The moments that they've cherished. The dreams that they've struggled towards. It's gone.
Is he really there?
Because of you. I want you to know something. That it gets easier. The more you do it.
Does she know what he looks like? Oh yeah, he's been on TV. Oh my gosh. That was so scary. I was hoping it was a dream where like she was just lost it. 'Cause he is probably livid. I mean, she didn't take his cell phone or anything, so I'm sure they can track him. And then they're gonna find him, and Fisk is gonna be so mad.
Jesus. It's okay.
Uh,
What are you doing here?
Last I checked, it was my office.
Yeah, yours and Matt's. Is that why you're creeping around so late, to avoid him?
Okay, first, there was no creep. Whatever you were looking out the window to realize I stepped out of my office. And have you been hitting the juice? Because you kind of smell like a distiller.
You're one to talk. I found you practically curled up under the bar at Josie's.
What's going on with me and Matt? It sucks that it's bleeding over to you.
Just had a rough night. Yeah, I'm thinking about giving it up, moving on to the hard stuff.
Narcotics. Deal me in.
You don't seem like the type.
Yeah, I smoked a doobie once. Made me drool.
what?
The Mary Jane, whatever the kids are calling it these days.
So, you coming back to the office?
I just needed to pick up a few things.
Foggy.
Let's not do this right now. It's not a good time.
Is it ever gonna be?
I don't know.
It's not really an answer.
Best one I got.
Is he packing?
No matter what's going on between me and Matt, that doesn't change anything with Fisk. I'm gonna keep digging.
Okay.
He's gonna pay for what he's done, just like you said. Do we still have a copy of all that stuff Ben gave us from the man in the mask?
The look on her face.
Yeah. I think so.
Because now she knows what that's actually like.
So, you don't think the mask is a terrorist anymore?
I don't think he's a terrorist.
It's a start, I guess.
Look, I know things are weird, but I'm still around. You need me, just call.
You gonna pick up this time?
Yeah, I'll pick up. Everything's gonna be all right.
How can you be sure?
Because I have to be. Ease off the booze. Stay away from the Mary Jane.
Will do.
That's so weird.
Well, that wasn't awkward.
What are you doing here so late? Or earlier, whatever it is.
Couldn't sleep.
A lot of that going around.
Seems like it's the only thing we still all have in common.
I'm sorry, Karen.
For which part?
All of it. very much.
You want coffee?
Yeah, please.
I wish that they would tell her.
You know, he thinks he got her killed, Elena.
He didn't.
You want to try telling him that? Right, that would be if you two were still speaking to each other.
It's his choice.
It's true, actually.
Only if you let it be. You know, I'm starting to feel like I made a mistake coming to work here.
Do you want to leave?
No. You and Foggy are the only good things in my life right now.
Karen, did something happen?
Yes. The world fell apart.
I wish she would tell him.
Didn't you notice?
Oh, I wish she would tell him. She needs to get it out. He still doesn't know he's missing, slash.
Wilson.
You don't speak. I'll get the doctor.
Why am I here?
It was the benefit. Something was in your drink. But it was my fault. I should have known the way things are, that someone would try to get to me. And I'm sorry. You were caught in the middle.
Someone tries to kill you and you're the one apologizing.
You almost died, Vanessa, because of me. When you're able to be moved, you'll be taken out of the country.
I think I'll stay where I am.
I need to keep you safe.
Is that really all you need?
I was being selfish. Believing that I could have this. That there would be no consequences.
I knew being with you would be complicated. I made that choice. What I still make.
No.
Who did this to us and make them understand?
Oh.
You understand what?
They could never take you away from me. No.
No, I can wait.
I'm still here. I'm not leaving.
I'll make them suffer for what they've done.
I expect nothing less.
Wow. She's really all in.
Sorry, sir.
What is it?
They've located him.
And where is he?
Get your hands off me, moron. He called me.
Is that Leland?
Oh, shit.
Good they did, Leland. Good they did to him.
What happened?
He got a call last night at the hospital.
From who?
I don't know. He asked for the keys to the SUV and my gun.
You let him leave. Alone.
He ordered me to stay. He wanted as many men on you as possible.
Whoa! Wilson!
Oh my gosh.
Wilson!
He's my friend! He's my friend!
He did what he was told. I think they call that loyalty or something.
He has a point. That was crazy. Is he dead? Jeez.
Clean him up.
I like how he was cautious at first. They better hope. I mean, they have to look through his phone, right? They better hope that the mom doesn't remember what she said.
Somebody's not happy.
Nova's accounts. Are they still active?
Nothing's been touched since he went up in smoke.
And Gao.
Think this is her? My money's on the Japanese. Maybe they found out about your little bonfire with their boss.
You can go now, Leland.
Okay. Don't lose sight of the end game. Once Senator Cherry has cleared the last of the zoning issues, you can tear down the rest of Hell's Kitchen and build your better tomorrow. It's a shame not everybody will be there to see it, but shit happens.
Find out who did this to Vanessa, to Wesley, huh?
I'll see what I can shake loose. Wind blows hardest, the closer you get to the mountaintop.
Oh, he was holding his hand. I like the detail of the stubble because he always looks so clean shaven. Gosh, Fisk is a great actor. His facial expressions. That's probably so confusing. And probably feels really personal. Oh, jeez.
I need information.
Yeah? Haven't heard anything about a man in a mask beating on bad guys lately. Thought maybe you'd quit on us.
I'm still here.
Somebody get a piece of you?
And win the distance. That's all that matters.
With the distance, huh? Sound like a boxer.
Always a reporter.
Wow, he's good.
Why I'm here.
Yeah, heroin. Pure like you've never seen.
The man I took that off of murdered Elena Cardenas.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He was working for Fisk.
You think Fisk picked up distribution?
Like I said, a lot of money. And I'm guessing tearing down Hell's Kitchen isn't cheap.
Interrupting the cash flow may slow him down, dollar if it'll stop him.
No. But it might knock him off balance. Get him mad. Maybe enough to make a mistake big enough to matter. I want you to keep your head down until this is over.
My head's fine where it's at.
Yeah.
Vladimir's brother probably thought the same.
Point taken.
The Chinese, who's the man at the top.
Isn't one. It's a woman. Never got a name.
Any idea where I can find her?
If I did, be on the front page.
There was a Chinese man in the back of his cab in an alley. Blind, carried a backpack.
I've seen those guys around town. Drugs in the pack?
So busy to check.
Nobody look at a blind man twice.
No, I wouldn't.
51st and 9th? No, 10th. 51st and 10th. But that was a while back.
I'll see what I can find.
It was during the day, morning rush hour. Guy like you might stick out.
I'll dress down. It's cold. You should get yourself a better coat.
How about you get yourself a better outfit? You're gonna keep running around out there.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, he is. I can't wait to see.
Fisk is an animal. And we're backing him into a corner.
I feel like they have to show us his new outfit before the end of the season, right? At least I hope.
I couldn't flag a cab.
You know that buffalo wouldn't make me a vodka martini. I had to settle for just vodka.
You gotta ask nice.
I pay nice.
You want a martini? I'll get you a martini.
What I want is not be in this petri dish a second longer than I have to.
I need your help.
That's disappointing. I thought this was a booty call.
You remember the tenement case that I came to Layman and Zach about?
Yeah, Mrs. Cardenas.
Thought you were gonna say Carnitas again. Yeah, but that's only half the story. Her tenement was just one building that was targeted. There's dozens of others across Hell's Kitchen, maybe hundreds.
Targeted by who?
Wilson Fisk.
Okay, I gotta go.
Wait, just wait a second.
We represent Fisk. I can't talk to you about this.
Then don't
That's
talk.
true.
Just
I forgot about that.
read. 5 minutes, please.
5 minutes. And only because you were actually really good the other night.
I hate this, but it does feel like a good in because, yeah, she does represent Fisk, so she might have access to some stuff.
Everybody's gonna be sneaking around tonight?
Why haven't you published a story about what Fisk did to his father? I think they know that we found his mother.
Been trying to find a second source. There's a guy who knew Rigoletto back in the day. Relocated to Florida.
It isn't about who he owed money to.
It's a connection. Bill Fisk owed money to Rigoletto. Anything about that? It's a piece of her story we can prove.
Right now.
I work for a newspaper, Karen. Not some internet blog where the facts are whatever you make up.
News today.
You said you think they might know that we went out to St. Benazet. How?
It's just a feeling.
Yeah.
Had plenty of those over the years. Sometimes they were right, sometimes not.
No, you have to trust me on this, Ben. We need that story out there before it is too late.
I'll see if I can shake loose any other sources. Write up what I've got tomorrow, give it to my editor, see what happens.
That was longer than 5 minutes.
Where did you get all this?
Some of it. Matt and I turned up working the tenement case.
And the rest of it?
The Devil of Hell's Kitchen.
You're working with that prick that blew up half the city?
You read what's in there. He didn't do it.
I could lose my job just sitting here. Maybe even get disbarred.
You didn't answer the question.
She could.
One way or another, Fisk, Owlsley, anyone connected with what they've been doing. And there are going to be some hard questions about how much Landman and Zach knew and when they knew it. This is your chance to get out in front of that and take your soul back.
It was a good speech. Will she go for it, though? I don't know. I feel like sometimes her soul is way too gone. With half the stuff. No, like 90% of the stuff that she says. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh. It's definitely one of them. The eyes look burned. So is this what Matt's seeing? Well, I guess it's kind of like just focusing in on that one. Because we've seen his vision before. It's kind of like reddish and fiery. I feel like this show is making me feel hyper aware of all of the sounds too. That was cool. Whoa. Yeah, get down. He found it. Found Gal's place.
I know you want to stay, but it's not safe at St. Vincent. There are people.
I liked it there. They brought me a piece of zuppa every night before I went to bed.
Aww.
I don't know any Italian. What am I gonna watch on the TV?
We'll sort it out.
They brought a piece of zuppa every night.
No.
Have you thought any more about my friend Wesley? We spoke about him on the phone.
Oh, yes, James. Such a handsome boy. Always so well dressed, polite.
He called you the other night. When I was busy, it was the last phone call that he... Do you remember what you talked about? Mother.
No.
Such a beautiful day, isn't it?
I feel bad for Fisk, but I'm happy for them that she doesn't remember. That really saved them.
This kid plays the cello, got a solo. Looks like there's a reception after.
Did you try his phone?
Yeah, he's not picking up. Sit tight till he gets back and I can run this past him. And keep your eyes open, okay?
Yeah, I gotta take this. It's Matt.
I'll call you when I know something.
Hey, you coming in?
I had a rough morning. I'm gonna need the day.
Oh.
Listen, I'm working on something. I think it might help. But until I know for sure, I need you to stay out of it.
I'm not having this conversation.
Yes, you are. You're in the middle of having it with me. You read what his mother said about what he did when he was a kid?
She's a sick old lady. I mean, she probably thinks Nixon's still in office.
Run the article. It'll sell papers. It's sexy.
You sound like a...
Land a story that makes a difference like Union Allied. But most of the time, working for this paper, I might as well be wearing lipstick and a red dress.
Dang.
Take another look at it. Fisk is leaving a trail of bodies, and if we don't stop
Wilson
him...
Fisk is spending millions of dollars trying to save this city. Bernstein tried writing a story about that.
How much is he paying you?
Oh.
Ever since Union Allied, I can't get a story that's about what's really happening in the city to print.
The reason that you can't get any of your crime pieces into the paper lately is because they're shit, Ben. Forget about the suspension. Clear out your office. I'm done trying to help you.
No. Oh, I know he's angry, but he shouldn't have thrown him under the bus like that. Even if he was being paid, he wouldn't admit to it in front of the entire office. And yeah, that would just make him want to fire you. Poor Ben. Honestly, good that the story's not going to go out, though, because then they would know that they visited the mom. And that would definitely for sure put a target on him.
Wait, 我们在干什么？在胡搞，我一枪打爆你的裤蛋！
Yeah. The thuds were the guards outside. That looks painful.
天，你还有30分钟才休息呢。
It's so dark over there. They didn't notice? It's crazy because they're all blind. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Poisoning guns aren't the way he operates.
Piss a guy off enough, he'll start doing whatever it takes.
Double the offer on the streets. Keep doubling it until someone talks.
You trust him after that beating you laid on?
Oh, that's the guy.
No, he's not able to come to the phone. What do you have? Thank you. I have to go.
We're in the middle of...
It always makes me laugh in like movies and shows when they put a phone up to their cheek and it starts doing things. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
All those people, you took their eyes.
No, they blinded themselves.
You're gonna tell me about Fisk?
Whoa. What? Oh my gosh. Oh no, are they gonna die? Oh. It was so unexpected for Gao to have moves like that. What the heck?
Police! Don't you move!
Not again.
Hands, let me see your hands. Hands!
Oh, is that the guy that gives them info?
The one that killed Blake and shot those cops.
I didn't kill Detective Blake or shoot those cops. Blake and Hoffman are dirty, working for Wilson Fisk, along with a lot of others in your precinct. I'm not the bad guy.
Then what are you?
Oh. It's very foggy.
You're late.
I was detained by unfortunate events.
You speak English now?
The need for illusion has passed.
I forgot that he didn't know that.
The man in the mask,
The heroine.
lost in the flames.
So bring more in. This isn't gonna matter.
Wilson suspects.
Not yet. That could change.
And the reward if his woman were to be removed as a distraction.
I should have just had her shot.
So...
The poison was meant for him, yes?
As far as I know.
Then our path was the correct one.
Except for the part where she's not dead. Sure.
They were working together.
What about Wesley?
What about him?
He's dead. Found in a basement. Couple holes in his chest.
He had never shown me discourtesy.
So what's our play here?
We must adapt to his position or be crushed beneath it.
What?
I will visit my homeland and reflect upon the future.
Home? China?
It is a considerable distance farther. We shall not speak again.
That was ominous.
You think I got this far without looking at my own damn tea leaves, huh?
Oh my gosh. Interesting. It kind of put it into perspective there with the heroine, though, and kind of what Fisk is trying to do to clean up the city. But Ben said that it was the cleanest heroin that you could get. And now I'm realizing without that on the streets, people are going to be using the bad stuff again, and then more people will die. Although I don't know if that was his plan or not, but I don't know. It just made me think maybe that's a way of like cleaning up.
Karen. We, blocking this now?
Seems like a good idea.
It's, late. You should go home.
Matt? Is this what we are now? Three people who don't even talk to each other.
I know this guy. We were close once. He told me if I'd have to push the people that I care about away if I wanted to be effective at what I do.
Stick.
Seems like you listened.
Yeah. I thought I didn't. This guy, he has a way of getting in your head, you know? But here's the thing. I had a really shitty night. And the pit just keeps getting deeper, you know? I can't do this alone.
Aww.
I can't take another step.
You're not alone. We never were.
No. They need to all be honest with each other. Just be honest. They keep showing weird camera angles with him, which is freaking me out. I don't know. They're showing wide stuff in the car scene, and that's when I was like, I hope that the editor... The Battle of New York. I hope that the editor isn't on Fisk's payroll.
I've made mistakes.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
I tried to learn from them, but it isn't always enough.
Get out of my house.
I'll leave. First, I'd like to have a conversation with you, off the record, of course.
You think I believe anything you have to say?
I promise that I'll be honest with you, Mr. Yerk. Whether you choose to believe, that's up to you. I thought that your days of being relevant were past. And for thinking that, I'm truly sorry.
Apology accepted. You know where the door is.
Oh, I know you lost your position at the Bulletin.
News travels fast.
After your article on Union Allied, I took precautions. I didn't want to be surprised by any more exposés.
Figured you had somebody at the paper on your payroll.
I tried to learn from my mistakes.
You're not the only one.
And do you think that rambling on the internet will change anything?
People seek the truth, no matter where they find it.
That may have been the case when you and I were young. This world around us is preoccupied with celebrity weddings and videos of cats.
It's so true.
Complicated issues that matter. They take too much focus.
Guess I have more faith in humanity.
So did Christ, if I recall.
Wow.
I'll go. Just one more thing. Were you alone when you spoke to my mother?
Yeah. I was alone.
And Wesley, was that you?
Wesley?
You're a man of principle, of conviction. I understand that. I even admire it. You went after my mother. That's not something that I can forgive.
No.
I wrote a lot of stories in my years pushing ink. You know how many times people have threatened me.
But that is my mother that you brought into this, Mr. York. My mother.
He's getting angry.
So I am not here to threaten you. I'm here to kill you.
No. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No. Oh. I keep hoping that maybe like Matt will come in and know, and he's had a feeling. I just had a feeling. I think I've overanalyzed this show way too much or something, but as soon as they started showing the car and the way that Ben went up to it, I got like the creeps. And I remember feeling that way when Karen was being watched by, well, it turned out to be Foggy, but they did the same camera angle where it was like far away. I just had a feeling. And then they were showing him, and then the other camera angle with him coming in, and it felt different. I'm so sad that I was right. I had a feeling that he was going to kill Ben because I know that Ben wouldn't throw Karen under the bus. No matter what happened to Ben, he wouldn't tell about Karen. But he sacrificed himself for her. And I don't think, unless the mom just randomly remembers it again, I think she's safe. It breaks my heart that Ben had to go that way. He was finally finding his footing again and feeling excited about writing again, and he was finally going to start a blog, which I think is really, really smart. And I know that it's really hard to let go of the old way of doing things, but he was finally there, and his wife and the conversation, and he should have just ran away to Paris. Although it probably would have been too late then too. I honestly hate that Foggy is still not open to Matt and what he's doing. I really thought that the conversation with Karen would have gone another way, but it's not as if he's leaving completely. He's just avoiding at all costs. Seems like they're working in shifts now, which, yeah, it hurts. It sucks. And I wish that he wasn't so awkward around Matt, but I guess I understand. I mean, look at who Foggy is. Look at who he's been since we've met him. He's just this goofy, innocent guy. There are some people that they will never get behind violence in any form, no matter what. And Foggy is definitely one of those people. And I understand why he's upset, but it sucks. It really does, because look at Matt. He's crumbling. And I love the sound design in this show because you can hear his nasally, like the breathing that he does as he's trying to talk and convey things, and even like the mouth noises, and it's almost ASMR-ish. Every syllable, every pronunciation, every bit of little tiny human noises even just come across so clear, and I love it. And it makes so much sense for a show that, yeah, is surrounded around Matt and his senses and how they're heightened because of what happened to him. So I am gonna miss watching this show a lot. I know that the stories kind of intertwine, and I should watch Jessica Jones and the other one, I think, even before I get to season 2. It's a huge undertaking for shows that I might not even put out on YouTube, but I'm very ready to see how they're going to wrap this season up. If I had to guess, it's going to be on a huge cliffhanger because of everything that's been going on, everything that's been bubbling up, everything that has been going on this entire time. But if there's one wish that I really hope that the final episode has in it, it's Matt putting on his Daredevil suit and looking amazing in it, because I've been absolutely dying for that moment. I hope that it is in this episode because it's on the cover and it's even in the intro. So my other smaller hope, which I don't think is going to happen. Well, I guess I have 2 smaller hopes. I don't think either one will happen. I hope that Foggy forgives Matt and is finally on his side and is there for him. And I hope that Karen finds out the secret of who Matt really is, that he is the man in the mask. We'll see how the end goes. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. That's my wish list of how I hope this season ends, but let's see how it goes. This episode's called Daredevil, so maybe we'll get to see his uniform, his new outfit. Oh no, this is a somber way to open this. Oh gosh. Oh. Why is he there? The audacity. I mean, unless it wasn't really the main reporter guy. They were arguing in a room full of people. Any one of them could have been paid, but I mean, if he is the one on the payroll, how? How do you show up at his funeral?
Give me a minute, okay? Mrs. Yurick, I'm Karen. Karen Page. I don't know if Ben ever...
Karen. Yes, he talked about you all the time.
He did.
He thought you was something else, where you wouldn't let go until you got to the truth. He admired that. We never got around to having kids. Too busy with this or that, but if we had, I think he would have wanted one like you.
I think it's my fault. What happened to Ben? I pushed him into a story that he didn't want.
Ben Urich.
My goodness.
Never got pushed into doing anything he didn't want to do. He was a reporter. That's what he lived for. And he passed to doing what he loved, what he had to do.
We should be getting back.
It was nice to meet you, Karen.
Is there anything that you need, and anything at all that I can...
Oh, Ben's taking care of all that. He took out a policy years back when that Riverwater story turned ugly. He always took care of me.
He was a good man, and he's gone. Because I haven't stopped what's happening to this city.
Can't put that on yourself, Matthew. You've done everything you can.
Not to throw Karen under the bus, but she's right. She did push him into that. He had no business being there.
I thought Ben said he didn't have any evidence Ellison was taking money from Fisk.
No, but it makes sense. I mean, it explains. Do you know what makes this worse? Foggy didn't even show up.
You said he left a message.
He left a message saying he had something more important to do than come to Ben's funeral.
Come on, he wouldn't say that.
Yeah, well, that's what he meant.
It's my fault, Karen. All of this with Foggy.
No, everyone shares the blame in a relationship. That's just the way that it works.
No, not always. Why don't you go home, get some rest? Huh?
I can't. Every time I close my eyes, I see... What if he finds out that I was with Ben at St. Benazet? What if he finds out that I spoke to his mother too?
If that happens, we will deal with it.
How? I mean, the news barely mentioned what happened to Ben because Fisk pays off the media.
That's crazy.
Foggy was right. How do you stop someone like that? Someone who has so much...
It just means he has more to lose.
He's gonna find out what I did. He's going to find out, and he's gonna come after me, just like he came after Ben.
I told you I would keep you safe, Karen. When he came after you over Union Allied, that hasn't changed. Everyone that's taken money from him, everyone that's helped him tear this city apart, they're all gonna get what's coming to them, along with Wilson Fisk.
But he's only one man.
Anything interesting?
Just a transfer of funds. Wesley made the arrangements for me to get you out of the country.
You know I won't leave without you.
Not asking. Just reviewing them, and then I'll move the funds back.
Is everything all right?
I thought he was going to be like, I'm just telling you.
I'll have Leland take a look at them, well, just to make sure.
Is he? That seemed odd.
The zoning hurdles, after squeezing us for another extra 10%. Bright side, you'll be able to build whatever you want on your properties now. But we will need to find a replacement for Gao's hair trade. Without it, we might have some off-the-books cash flow issues down the road.
What's the word on what happened with her?
Looks like she's in the wind. Wouldn't have expected it, but maybe she's not the ally we thought she was.
Maybe she's not.
Where did she go?
What's this?
I asked Wesley to transfer funds for me.
I thought financials was my job.
Yes, that's why I wanted you to have a look at these. There seem to be some irregularities with my accounts.
Of course there are. I move money around all the time. It's a shell game to keep the SEC off our backs. Nothing.
That seems sketchy as he shakes.
Your hands shaking.
Because it's freezing out here.
And why are you sweating, Leland?
I figure you'd find out sooner or later. What's a guy gonna do?
Wesley found out, didn't he? He confronted you. And you shot him.
I have no idea what happened to Wesley. I wasn't a part of that.
But you had something to do with the benefit, didn't you? You and Gao? She's gone. You're stealing from me.
It's not what you think.
You tried to kill me.
Poisonings at the benefit were just to make it look like someone was trying to get at you. But you were never the target.
Vanessa!
Do you blame us?
Wow.
Just look at what's happened since you took up with her. You've been distracted, emotional, erratic. We just wanted to nudge you back on track.
I'm surprised.
Obviously, that went south. So we will be parting ways, and I'll be taking half your assets with me.
Half?
You think that I would let you walk away after what you've done?
That's exactly what you're gonna do, because I have Detective Hoffman. Hoffman never left the city after he murdered his partner in the hospital. I scooped him up, squirreled him away for a rainy day. If I don't check in every 24 hours, Hoffman gets dropped off to the feds. Tells them all the shit he's been up to.
Hoffman, he's...
What?
He would never risk going against me.
10 million buys a lot of courage. He thinks he's going into witness protection, get the money on the other side. Now, I know you'll get to him before he cashes in. But by then, the damage will already have been done. And everything you've been fighting so hard for will come tumbling down.
You will get caught up in that as well.
I've spent my entire life hiding assets overseas for pricks like you. My son and I will be just another transaction, disappearing into the tax-exempt ether.
Son?
I'm a fair sort. That's why I'm only taking half your money. You go your way, I go mine. Not what I'd call win-win, but it's as close as we're going to get with this. So, we on the same page?
He has some guts.
I don't think we are.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
Wait! You hurt Vanessa!
No.
Oh! Oh, he's dead. I feel like the taser just supercharged him.
Sweep the city. Find Hoffman and put a bullet in his head.
Well, Leland was behind his back the entire time. And Gal, too. Are they finally gonna talk?
How'd you know I was here?
Known about your outlet for a while. I didn't say anything because I thought it had something to do with your dad. Now I know better. Looking like you have some anger issues. Want to talk about it?
You're not my priest, Foggy. Who you might have met if you'd shown up for Ben's funeral.
Karen upset?
Told her this is my fault. All of this between you and me.
I was on my way to the service. I got a call from Marcy. She's been helping me, copying files from Lehman and Zach on the quiet.
Wow.
Whole stack of documents on their dealings with Fisk. And Owsley at Silver and Bread.
Ben is dead, Foggy. Because he got dragged into this, and now you're doing the same with your ex.
We're being careful.
It has to stop. Fisk has to.
Wow, I can't believe she's been doing it.
I have to stop this before there's no one left to bury.
Last time you went after Fisk, I found you half dead. You go after him in the mask again, he might kill you. Or you might kill him, which would probably have the same effect on someone as Catholic as you are.
What am I supposed to do? How do I stop him?
By using the law, Matt. Like you told me and Karen to do. That's how we take him down.
Thought Nelson and Murdoch were over.
There's nothing I want more than to find a way back to where we were, but I don't know if we can.
No, we can't.
Why?
Maybe we can find a way to move forward.
Yeah.
How are things bad? What's going on?
You hear about that warehouse fire a few days back?
That Chinese place?
Yeah, it turns out it was full of illegal immigrants. And a shit ton of heroin, and that guy in the mask was there. I had a run-in with him leaving the scene.
What happened?
I got my ass beat. But this guy, I mean, I don't know. What he said, it got me thinking.
I heard he has that effect on people.
He was working with Ben Urich.
Well, because we were working with Ben, too, on the same story.
Where are you with the investigation? Any leads?
Now, you know I can't be talking to you about that.
The story Ben was working on was about Wilson Fisk.
And the man in the mask talked about him. He said half the cops in the 15th are in his pocket.
You believe him?
No, I've seen things make me wonder.
Ben found Fisk's mom. Told him some things Fisk wouldn't want out there.
And you think he killed him for it?
Does it match up with anything you can't tell us?
No, forensics couldn't pull a single print at the scene, not even yours. All his files and notebooks are gone, the hard drives, wiped clean.
Really?
Fisk's mom got the same treatment. Gone. No record of her at the care facility Ben found her at.
No fingerprints?
Oh, it don't matter. The way things are going around here, I'm thinking about taking an early pension. Move my mom somewhere warm.
Mm.
The only cop in the force we know for sure is honest.
You ever see Serpico? Honest cops are usually the ones get shot in the face.
Dang. That's so scary.
Cop on the phone. I had a run-in with him before in the mask.
He works for Fisk?
Talking to someone about Hoffman. They're looking for him.
Detective Hoffman? He's alive?
From what I could tell, Owsley has him holed up somewhere. Fisk wants him found bad.
Hell yeah, he does. Hoffman could blow this thing wide open.
Only if we get to him first.
How are they gonna find him?
Why did I become a lawyer again?
To make lots of money?
That didn't work out so good, did it?
Not so much.
Could have had my own deli. An apron with my name on it and everything.
I'm glad they're working together again.
This. It's the way it should be. Nelson and Murdoch.
It's a start.
You find anything?
Well, there's thousands and thousands of pages. How'd Marcy even get this out of Lyman and Zach without anyone noticing?
She can be very distracting.
I'll bet.
Concentrate on anything pertaining to Silver and Brent.
The corruption, the bombings, cops that got shot. Hoffman knows it all.
If he turns, I won't just bring Fisk down. It'll prove your man in the mask isn't the asshole everyone thinks he is.
You really think he'll go against Fisk? Even if we find him?
A lot of friction between Fisk and the other players he's been working with. Bombed the hell out of the Russians, the Yakuza went underground, Chinese heroin went up in flames. Now Owsley's making a move.
You don't get to be the man on top without making enemies looking to tear you down.
Yeah.
It's just something Ben told me.
He's right. You don't.
So how'd you find out about Owsley? You never said.
Pal in the mask.
You saw him? Oh my God, when? Where?
You know the alley down by...
Right, the alley, by the...
Yeah.
Where we used to,
All that matters is he really seems like he's trying to do the right thing.
I told you I had a feeling about him.
I'll call Marcy, see if she found anything else might help narrow the search.
Wait. This is a rundown of all of Silver and Brent's real estate holdings. There's 187 just spread out across New York State.
We already looked at that.
Well, yeah, but the same rundown dated for the next day, it lists only 186.
Silver and Brent liquidate and acquire new properties all the time. One of them probably just sold that day.
Well, I mean, that's what I thought, but look at the balance after the property disappears from the record.
It hasn't changed.
So, if it was sold, wouldn't that be reflected in the profit loss?
Unless someone's trying to hide the fact the property's been taken off the records altogether. No shift in profit loss, maybe no one notices.
Or it could just be a clerical error.
Where's the property?
53rd and 10th.
Hell's Kitchen.
Stay here. Keep looking through the documents in case we're wrong. I'll go to the 15th and tell Brett what we found.
Couldn't you just call him?
Fisk might be tapping the police lines for all we know. Keep working.
Smart.
You're not going to the 15th, are you?
I trust Brett, but he's just one cop. He couldn't handle it alone. I know how you feel about what I do, Foggy. This is the part where law meets reality. Either I put on a mask or we risk losing Hoffman, and Fisk wins.
Wow, well said. It's very true. Everything really crumbled for Fisk.
Thank you. Send the closest team. No survivors.
No survivors. Well, I guess one of his teams went through Urick's house and cleaned everything up. The hard drives, the fingerprints.
How's it on call by then? We can get out of this dump.
Yeah. I don't know. It kind of grows on you. You got my meatball sub?
Yeah.
He's there. Oh my gosh. Jeez.
Check over there. You're clear.
Hey, Carl.
Oh my gosh. Crazy timing. I thought that was him busting through.
You have an opportunity here, Detective. By turning evidence on Fisk, you can set things right, if that's what you want. If not, you can sit here playing with yourself until Fisk sends more men to kill you. Decide.
It won't make a difference. He owns the cops. I'll be dead before I can testify.
Not all of them. Turn yourself into Brett Mahoney. You can trust him. And he knows a couple of lawyers that can't be bought. They can help you.
Thanks for the tip.
He's not going for it.
I'll be following you to make sure you get to the precinct alive. Try to run. Try to do anything other than what I just told you. You'll wish I never saved you from that bullet.
Oh. Let's go. Still covered in blood. Oh my gosh.
I need to make a statement.
Wow.
As we stated on the phone, our client is willing to be placed in protective custody and waive all considerations for immunity.
In exchange for what?
Nothing. Detective Hoffman regrets his involvement in Wilson Fisk's criminal enterprise and seeks only to unburden himself in the eyes of God and the state of New York.
I've taken money, a lot of money to do things for Fisk. I'm not the only one. Cops, lawyers, judges, at least one senator I know of.
Start from the beginning.
Wow.
Names, dates. I want it all.
They're gonna be there for a while.
My partner and I were first approached by a man working for Wilson Fisk 18 months ago.
Wow. This song. Wow. I love this season finale. Not just because of Bocelli, although awesome pick. It wasn't him. It was her. And she went to his funeral too. Is that the senator? Or the judge? I think it's a senator. Well, she got her soul back. I did not see that happening. Wow. Epic finale to this season.
Senator, how do you respond to allegations?
Oh, that's the senator. Okay.
Make the arrangements.
Saying on the news.
They're coming for me, Vanessa.
So we have to leave now.
It's too late. There's nothing we can do.
No.
There's nothing that we can do to keep this from happening. Nothing. I need you to do something for me. Listen very carefully.
They should have gotten him first. Shoo.
Do you understand everything I've told you?
That's really silly.
I don't have a lot of time.
Oh.
You're under arrest for racketeering. You have
I
the
want
right
to ask you.
silent. Anything you say.
This is a terrible time.
You have the right to an attorney.
You are my
If you cannot
heart.
afford an attorney, one will be
You're
provided
everything.
to you. Do you understand these rights?
That was a terrible time to ask her to marry him. That's just really bad juju on the engagement.
Responsible for the bombing. Senator Cherry has stated that he will be exonerated by the facts. Do you feel the same?
Mr. Fisk, what about your better tomorrow?
What about your better tomorrow?
And once hailed as the savior of Hell's Kitchen, is now believed to have been involved in a
Now
complex
everybody knows
conspiracy
what kind of
extortion,
asshole Fisk really is.
We are the ones that made it happen. 3 of us.
And Marcy. And Marcy. God bless her designer pumps.
See this right here in this office. This is what's important. Knowing that the people I care about are safe and having some sense of closure for the ones we've lost.
Aww.
For Elena.
For Ben.
And everyone else that son of a bitch has hurt.
I'm excited for them. I'm also really scared because he's going to find out the lawyers.
I'm not a religious man, but I've read bits and pieces over the years. Curiosity more than faith about this one story. There was a man, he was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was set upon by men of ill intent. They stripped the traveler of his clothes, they beat him, and they left him bleeding in the dirt. And the priest happened by, saw the traveler. They moved to the other side of the road and continued on. And then a Levite, a religious functionary, he came to the place, saw the dying traveler. But he too moved to the other side of the road and passed him by. But then came a man from Samaria, a Samaritan, a good man. He saw the traveler bleeding in the road, and he stopped to aid him without thinking of the circumstance or the difficulty it might bring him. The Samaritan tended to the traveler's wounds, applying oil and wine. He carried him to an inn, gave him all the money he had for the owner to take care of the traveler. As the Samaritan, he continued on his journey. He did this simply because the traveler was his neighbor. He loved his city and all the people in it. I always thought that I was the Samaritan in that story. It's funny, isn't it? How even the best of men can be deceived by their true nature.
The hell does that mean?
It means that I'm not the Samaritan. That I'm like the priest or the Levite. That I am the ill intent who set upon the traveler on a road that he should not have been on.
Oh no. Oh no.
Go, go! Oh, shit!
Jeez.
TAC 1, requesting sit rep. How copy? Taking fire! We're taking fire! Requesting backup!
Oh. Yeah, just run away.
Appears now to be some sort of firefight involving the FBI transport carrying Wilson Fisk. Janet, can you confirm what we're seeing?
Oh, man.
Idiots, weren't we? Sitting here celebrating, thinking that it would be that easy with a man like him.
Let's get out of here before they close down the streets or something.
Get her home.
That's so scary.
We're not leaving you.
Back to my place, make some calls, see what I can find out.
We'll drop you.
You live on the other side of town. I'll be all right.
Hang on, I'll get him a cab.
Wait, Foggy!
He's gonna go after him.
Matt! I know I haven't earned it, not yet anyway, but I'm asking you to trust me, Foggy. I know what I'm doing.
Go be a hero. Just don't get killed doing it, okay?
Aww.
We had it.
Let's go, Foggy. He's finally on board.
I don't know who you assholes think you are, but if you don't back away, I swear to God, I'll put a bullet in this fat son of a bitch!
Let's get you out of here, sir.
You should have just done it. Although, yeah. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. He's so scary.
If anyone tries to follow, on the ground or in the air, take them out!
Oh. Is it time?
Haven't had enough time to get all of it through the process. Black parts will give the most protection. Red might deflect a knife, depending on the angle.
What?
It'll do just fine. Thank you, Melvin.
Betsy. She's gonna be safe now from Mr. Fisk.
I made you a promise. I intend to keep it.
How? I'm so excited. It already looks amazing. Not that his like cargo pants and black long sleeve and bandana weren't cool, but he's official. He's official now.
Package is en route. Say again.
The package is en route. ETA in 3 minutes. Prepare for extraction.
Copy that.
Oh, you heard?
I know this has been a difficult chapter in our lives.
We'll be together, that's all that matters.
Now, if I'm not there by your side in 20 minutes, I want you to leave.
I'm not gonna let them take you away from me, Wilson.
If I'm not there by that time, there isn't anything you can do to stop that from happening. But it won't be the end, Vanessa. That's just an inconvenience. Nothing will ever keep us apart.
Well, now I get why the engagement like that. Because he knew he was gonna be free. And they could run away together.
15 minutes to the drop. Repeat. 15 minutes to the drop.
Oh! Mm.
You were right. What you told me over the radio that night. Not everyone deserves a happy ending.
You!
You got a new look. I like it. The eyes look a little low, but I like it. Oh. The upgraded sticks. Oh my gosh, he is running away.
I wanted to make this city something better than it is. Something beautiful. You took that away from me! You took everything! I'm gonna kill you!
Take your shot.
Oh. Oh. Jeez. Oh my god. He's like a bull. Oh. But it shouldn't hurt as much, right? Did he just connect his sticks? No. No. No.
This city doesn't deserve a better tomorrow. It deserves to drown. And it smells. It deserves people like my father. People like you.
This is my city, my family.
That was so hard to watch. With the music, I thought that was it.
You really think that this will change anything? You think one man in a silly little costume will make a difference? Police!
Wow.
I told you before, Sergeant. I'm not the bad guy.
Holy shit. It's you.
He said you got a new look.
This man was a fugitive from the law, and I stopped him. We good?
15 Sergeant Central. Be advised. Wilson Fisk. Under K. North Alley 4, 6, and 10.
Is that smart? He said, we good? That was a crazy fight. I love how they did the music.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Hey, so what am I supposed to call you when I file my report?
Oh. Oh.
Daredevil. That's what they're calling him now. The man in the mask.
Daredevil? Sounds like he's gonna jump Snake River Canyon on his rockets.
So the cop gave him that name. That's funny.
It's better than the devil of Hell's Kitchen anyway.
Not wrong there.
I cannot believe this is the same guy that stopped that Union Allied nut from stabbing me in my apartment. It's a serious upgrade.
I don't know. I think the horns are a bit much. What do you think?
I think I'm glad I fished it out of the trash.
Me too.
Avocados at law.
Promised Marcy I'd help her find a new job since most of the partners at Landman and Zach are under indictment.
Oh. You two getting back together?
No. Maybe.
Thank her for us, for everything she did, helping bring Fisk down.
Fisk still needs to go to trial. Just getting a court date on a case this big. Take a year.
That long?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. And we put him there.
Yeah, we did. Hell of a sign.
Now all we need are clients.
One day at a time, partner.
Guess that means we should get back to work.
Hey, Karen. There's been something in your voice. It's been there for a while now. I thought whatever it was, whatever's been, thought it would get better once Fisk was put away, but it hasn't, has it?
Wow.
You put him away. Yeah. But it won't bring back Elena or Ben. Or erase what we've been through or what we've had to do to get here.
A lot of decisions I'd give anything to go back and change, but I can't. None of us can. It's like I told Foggy, all we can do is move forward. Together.
I wish you would tell them. Although, like, how do you say what happened? Especially when you're thinking you're just talking to normal friends, lawyers. It's pretty dark. The wall. I like the upgrade. It looks good. And the sticks. Yes. Honestly, such an epic season finale. I love that they didn't leave us on a cliffhanger. And it just kind of feels more like a continuation of the story. I really appreciate that so much. And they tied up the loose ends with Fisk, who's sitting in prison. And it'll probably take a while, yes, to go through the system and everything like that. And I guess there's always the possibility that he could find a way out, or it was super helpful that they were able to kind of clean house with the senators and the judges and the lawyers and everybody, the police, all of that. But did they get everybody? Is there a way to get everybody? Because still he was sitting in the car that picked him up with someone that was obviously being paid off or undercover, and those people are still out there. The people that will die for Fisk and do anything for him. But I honestly love the new Daredevil look. It looks so good. From the cover of it, I couldn't really make it out. It was very dark cover. So even in the moments where we kind of saw him here, everything's so dark in this show. And I think I like it a lot because of that. The ambiance and the play on colors and the yellows and the reds and just the darkness of it all. It is very, very well done. I love how this was all directed and done. I talk about it all the time, but the sounds and the way that all of the actors played their parts, it was so good. I think my only gripe with the outfit, it's so silly, but the eyes just look so weird because they're like really low. And I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like making Sims and like their eyes would be too low and then it would just be weird. I don't know. Anyways, it looks great. I love the horns on it. I love that he's letting the devil out, but in a way that he can still sleep at night. He's still putting people behind bars. Like he told Foggy, he's doing this so that he can let the justice system do its thing. Yeah, I mean, with someone like Fisk's, that's how it had to be done. I guess the only real cliffhanger that they've left us on, and what I still have questions about and I'm looking forward to in the future finding out, is about where did Gao go? Somewhere beyond China. What is Stick involved in? What was he training Matt for? What is this guy that he was talking to with all the scars on the back saying, is Matt ready yet? What was all of that about? Because we never got another peep about it, except for with Gao. I feel I'm very interested to know what that was. I guess with Fisk behind bars, as long as he stays there, yes, there will still be crime in the city because it's a city and there's always crime, there's always ugly people, but maybe this war is also coming to New York or coming in general, and yeah, something's brewing underneath. But I love that they didn't harp on it or like dangle it in our faces. I think I have like a new pet peeve with shows like that leave a season off by just leaving you in the dark on something huge. And then most of the time now with seasons, you have to wait a couple years. It's not like it's going to be right there in a few months. You have to wait years. And then by the time you're ready to watch it again, what all is about to go down, or you don't remember what happened. So I like that they didn't do this to us, because it might be a little bit until we get into season 2, especially if I need to follow the Defender series and branch off into some movies and all of that. So it might be a little bit until we get into season 2 of Daredevil, which, yes, it makes me very sad too. I know a lot of you out there are very excited for me to watch season 2, and I personally would love to just jump right in. But from what I've heard, it's actually better to watch the Defender saga as intended, at least a little bit. So I'm meeting with my mod over the weekend, and we're going to talk through how I'm going to go about doing that stuff, because I would like to get to the X-Men movies. I've been putting them off for a really long time. And I think I promised you guys back in November, December of last year that I was going to get to them. And then I branched out into Batman, fell in love with the Christopher Nolan trilogy. That kind of spiraled me down to like a Superman path. And then we ended up in Daredevil. So I am looking forward to finally watching those. I will most likely be getting to those first, but I will surprise you all with what I plan to jump into Marvel/superhero wise next week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out for this incredible season. I absolutely love Matt Murdock. I love everything about Daredevil. I love the feel, the vibe, all of it. It was so well done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, listening to my thoughts, adding to my thoughts as we moved along, and I will see you eventually in more Daredevil soon. Bye.